They didn't speak. Not to teachers. Not to classmates. Not even to their own parents. June and Jennifer Gibbons, identical twins born in 1963 to Caribbean immigrants in Wales, communicated only with each other. Whispers. Glances. Their own secret language. Everyone around them was just background noise. In school they moved in sync. Walked the same. Blinked the same. When one cried, the other bled. Their silence terrified people. Teachers called them ghosts in the hallway. No one could reach them. Doctors tried. Speech therapists tried. Nothing worked. The twins had built a world of their own, and they locked the door behind them. But behind that door it got dark. As teenagers, they withdrew even more. Obsessed with writing, they created twisted fantasy worlds in their diaries, stories of lust, violence, and domination. Jennifer's stories were cruel. Gothic. June's were disturbing but softer. But both girls were spiraling. Then came the fires. At age 19, they started committing crimes. Vandalism. Petty theft. Arson. They burned down a tractor store just to watch it go up in flames. When they were arrested, they barely reacted. No remorse. No fear. Just silence. The court didn't know what to do. The girls weren't insane, but they weren't normal either. So they were sent to Broadmoor Hospital, a high-security psychiatric facility. That's where things got worse. For 11 years, they were locked away, heavily medicated, monitored around the clock. Staff described them as two halves of the same soul. But over time, they noticed something else. Jennifer had power. June followed. Always. In private, June wrote pages and pages about her sister. "She wants me to die," one line read. "We have become fatal enemies." She claimed Jennifer could hypnotize her, control her body, make her do things. June begged doctors to separate them. But Jennifer refused. They believed only one of them could survive. In 1993, after more than a decade in Broadmoor, the twins were finally granted release. They were to be moved to a less secure hospital in Wales. On the day of the transfer, Jennifer didn't wake up. She was 29. Healthy. No known illness. But she died in her sleep. The cause? Acute myocarditis. A sudden inflammation of the heart. No drugs. No poison. No trauma. The doctors were baffled. June didn't cry. Instead, she whispered something no one forgot. "We had a deal." She later told journalists that Jennifer had decided to die so June could live. "It was her choice," June said calmly. "We knew one of us had to go." And just like that, June began to speak. After years of silence, she talked freely. Made friends. Found work. She even forgave the system that locked her away. But one question haunted everyone who heard the story. Did Jennifer truly will herself to die? There were inconsistencies. In the weeks before her death, Jennifer told staff she felt watched. She complained of dizziness, chest pain, but no one took it seriously. June, in contrast, seemed almost relieved. When asked later if she was sad, June simply said, "I'm free." Their diaries revealed an even darker pact. One entry from Jennifer read, "We have decided. One must die. We've decided which." In another, June wrote, "I feel it. Her time is near. She's making way for me." Was it psychosomatic? Could years of isolation, mental stress, and codependence cause one twin to literally shut down? Or was there something more? Some believed Jennifer's death was supernatural, that their bond went beyond science, that June inherited not just her sister's freedom, but her shadow. Today, June lives a quiet life in the UK. She avoids the spotlight, rarely gives interviews, but the legend of the silent twins lives on. One died, the other was freed. But in the quiet moments, in the reflection of a mirror, or in the sudden chill of an empty room, some say you can still hear two voices, whispering, one in this world, one in the next, still together, still watching. Welcome to Horror Myth, where the creepiest true stories never really end.